Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, seen exclusively right here on GAC. Get into barrel racing. Let's not talk about Mary Walker. Let's talk about Brittany Posey. What you really haven't had a bad Wrangler NFR. What's your game plan now?
If you're Brittany Posey, what you need to do is go out, get around the barrels every night, and try and win some money. But be smart about it.
She has been smart, but Mary Walker has been on fire. She's won 3 consecutive go-arounds. Chasing go-around win number 4 as we jump in with Lisa Lockhart.
Here's a good stat on Lisa Lockhart. She's $38,000 away from winning $1 million in her career earnings. She placed in last go-round.
A couple of go-around wins for her. She can be right there. Here's a look at the rules.
Fastest time wins. 3 barrels are set. Horse runs in a cloverleaf pattern.
Brenda Mays, Oregon Cowgirl, a regular here at the Wrangler NFR.
Brenda's on Jethro, 13-year-old. This is a former horse of the year. And you know, last night Brenda made a really good run, ran a 13.93, but was just out of the money. So she's getting in there, inching up a little faster.
14.18 for her tonight, 13.82 for Lisa Lockhart. She has the lead right now. Carlee Bass getting set to go.
Carlee Bass is riding Cowboy. What I've noticed about Carlee, she's riding really solid, really consistent, and she's been getting a tenth faster each night. Just getting inching up. I expect her to start getting in there and winning some money pretty quick.
Well, aggressive through that third barrel. Home she comes.
Here she is. She just keeps getting a little faster.
Yeah, I think that's her best time yet this week.
And she's sitting 7th in the average also, so she's in pretty good shape.
13.90 for her. Vicky Steffens getting set now, 6th in the average. Haven't made much money, but she's been consistent.
This is Nilla. She's 7 years old. She has just been getting a little better each night. Took a little slip. That's going to cost her some time tonight.
What's the prime time age for a good barrel horse?
Well, they all peak at different times. Some are better at 6, some are better when they're 12 or 13.
How old was Scamper the last time you ran him?
17.
17. That's amazing.
Sherry Serby next to go, 3-time world champion.
Sherry Serby is riding Stingray. She's got 8,001 this week. She's going to be tough in the average, you know. She's just going to make good, solid runs.
Got 4th in the average coming into tonight. Can she keep it in the 13? You better have 13.67.
She's going to add on to that 8,000 tonight.
You know, that's one thing I've noticed about Stingray. Usually this horse gets stronger and stronger deeper into the rounds. We'll see if it keeps up.
Carlee Pierce, she has the arena record here, but man, has she struggled over the first 3 rounds.
This has been on Dylan. What Carlee needs to do, she needs to shoot for about 6 feet away from those barrels instead of about 3 feet away. She gets around him tonight.
She left them all standing, 13.75 the time for her. Second best, she's behind Serby in that 13.67. And here comes Mary Walker. She has won 3 consecutive rounds. She has run the table so far.
And
Can she go 4-4?
She's first in the average. She's won 54,000. And this was, Latte was horse of the year.
There's her husband, Byron Walker.
He's chewing his nails.
Won the world championship in steer wrestling in 1981. Clean on the first barrel. And down comes barrel 2.
That's where I talk about. You can't lean to the inside going to those barrels, and you could see Mary going across to that second barrel was on the inside, and I think it got her there. That's too bad. But listen, she's okay. 1 barrel down's not going to hurt her.
You know, and that's another point. If you knock a barrel down, you really don't want to get too relaxed and pull your horse up. You want to try to be as fast as you can because the average there's a lot of money won on 1 barrel down.
There's right now, there was 7 barrels down leading up till tonight.
And Mary has shown, by the way, that she can win regardless of where she is in the order. Here comes Lindsey Sears as Lindsey gets set to go.
Lindsey's making a nice run. Let's see if she can stop the clock tonight.
You know, Butch and I were talking about this yesterday before we went on the air. One Canadian in the entire Wrangler NFR, and it's Lindsey Sears. Gotta miss those Brock riders.
Yeah, and calf ropers and everything. I mean, there's so many good hands up there. It's really surprising.
Yeah, good cowboys and cowgirls.
Well, if you're Brittany Posey, do you know exactly what's happened with Mary? Or you just
she knows. She knows. And that's been a struggle for Brittany each night. Duke's been leaning in at each barrel each night. That's unfortunate for her. She's had an amazing year as far as her winnings go. That's devastating for Brittany tonight.
So right now, the big mover may be Sherry Serby.
Sherry Serby, and don't count Lindsey Sears out. She has that barrel down, but she's still going to finish strong.
Christy Laughlin next to go.
This is Rascal. She took a pretty good stumble last night. I bet she could be faster if she can clean this third barrel up a little bit. This horse really seems to stop the clock.
Yeah, it looks
Doesn't
like
look
this
very
horse
pretty.
can really run.
Yeah, 14-18.
Jerry Serby still has the lead in the round. 13.67. Carlee Pearson second. 13.75. Trula Churchill next to go.
Trula Churchill was at 13.93 last night. She was another one of those good runs that just didn't quite get in the money. But she is fifth in the average. Nice first barrel, good approach in there. Just come back over the backside a little bit. It looked like Worm just shut her out, just set up a little early there going into that barrel.
Charmaine, you talked about the position of your horse and where you aim when you go into barrels. Just like Worm right there, he got real short. What do you do if you're hurt the next round?
You just got to ride hard, and you got to pick a spot out past the barrels and ride to it.
On Christina Richmond with a little bit of a Lone Ranger start down that alley.
With a white
That
horse.
can happen sometimes. She switched horses. This is Rachel Ross's
really?
horse, Billy. And for just jumping on a horse cold turkey, she didn't do too bad, and that reared up in the alleyway would have to affect you a little bit. Knocks the barrel down, but you got to give her the trooper award.
Leanne Russ was really good the first and second round. Had some issues last night.
She got the second barrel last night. Leanne's another one. She's got to really look and ride past those turns, and she'll be fine. This is a really well-broke horse. Just ride on past it, Leanne.
She's got some speed, too. Let's see if she can get the 13s.
Oh, 14.03, not bad. She's at the bottom of the ground, too.
Down to our final two-barrel racers. Sherry Serby on top, Carlee Pierce, Lindsey Sears. Lisa Lockhart, who was the first barrel racer out, she's in fourth place at the moment. Kelly Tolbert's made some money, almost $30,000 over these first three rounds.
Kelly Tolbert, it's pretty amazing that she's jumped in there. She's been kind of quiet, but she looks good. Her horse is bouncing there, but she's been kind of hanging in there.
And she can get it in the 13s. 13.97 for her. Trying to cash again.
Yeah, she was second last night.
Jeanette Barrington Little, she came in here with number 2 in that average.
Annette's riding a stud horse named Dash to Heaven, owned by Judd Little Ranch, her husband Judd Little. She looked pretty good last night. That horse just shoots away from those barrels each night. It's kind of tough to ride. She's got to get sat down at those turns, help finish them a little bit.
No problem for her. She heads home. 14.06. She'll move to the top spot in the average from round number 5. But it's Sherry Serby who came in fourth in the average, number 5 in the world. She wins the round with a time of 13.67. And it's a go-round, Charmaine, that really, as we take a look at our Justin Boots results, a lot of things changed.
A lot of things changed. We got Bennett winning the average. And really, it's early in the week. I've been in that position before where people are winning ahead of you.
Mary Walker knocked down a barrel. Brittany Posey knocked down 2. Thanks, Charmaine.